Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to start building fitness. We're going to work on some endurance zones. I think the idea here is to build the endurance so that when I do need to go hard, I at least have a deep enough well to draw from when I'm out racing and going hard. The goal was to speed up my training and my fitness this week and try to make sure that I see some results now from the diet, now adding in the exercise, working with the family on balancing things out. And so let's see how 1 week of hard effort pays off for me. And we'll just use that as a springboard for preparing for the racing season. So we're going to my sister Whitney's house. Last week we did the same thing. Now she's had this sort of New Year's resolution that she's gonna eat, I think it's just vegetarian 3 times a week. But she knows I'm doing my vegan experiment. And so she has kind of made Monday nights our night. We're gonna get together and sort of eat together in this, I guess, new lifestyle. So it should be a good time, and I know my son likes to go over and hang out with my brother-in-law and their dog and terrify their cat, but we'll have fun. I love riding my bike, but indoors in the winter is not for me. So I try to mix it up a little bit and do some running, especially in the winter time because I get to be outside. And as much as I love Zwift, it still isn't riding outside, so it's not quite there, it's not quite equal. So mixing in some training outdoors. Thing that sucks though is we hit days where it's 20, 15, 10 degrees and this beard collects quite a bit of ice. But went out, ran today, and we're starting this week off on the right foot by increasing our exercise. So we'll see if we can combine the diet and the exercise, keep the family balanced, see what kind of results we get after 1 week of this. Let's try it out. So week 3 of the vegan experiment is going quite well. This one was a little more difficult though. I went to my mother-in-law and father-in-law's house, and my mother-in-law caters to everyone's needs. She goes above and beyond cooking and everything for people. But for me, it was hard because I really enjoy my very specific breakfast. I love smoothie and I love to have peanut butter in it, and so I couldn't have that while I was there. And I found myself feeling a little bit lethargic, and so we ate unhealthy but still vegan. So by that we went to Red Robin and I got the Impossible Burger, which I love the Impossible Burger. But there was a blunder. I ordered the garlic fries, not thinking they'd put cheese on it, or they probably used some sort of butter. So there was a slip up. And my thing with this is I always try to do the vegan option. But if I make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. So I'm gonna keep pressing on and learn from these mistakes, and hopefully I can set an example for someone to follow that's watching this. Now with that being said, we had terrible weather. So my week of training is off to a rough start. So it just means I'm gonna have to hit it harder throughout the rest of the week. We had a storm roll in, temperatures dropped into the low teens or even high single digits, and I didn't have my bike with me to ride on a trainer. And so I was relying on running outdoors, which for me is more bang for my buck anyways. It requires more energy and more effort. But I will focus on training this week. So let's see what kind of results we can get out of this week, and hopefully it surprises me and surprises you. Well, this week's vegan experiment did not produce the results in the way that I wanted. Weigh-in was 228, so it's actually a pound more than it was last week. Fitness has improved. I feel better, I've ran better. everything has been better as far as my fitness goals. So I got to keep that in mind to be able to continue to build that. So just keep on pressing on. Now, next week or the week after that, some of these upcoming videos, I do want to talk a little bit about my training philosophy or method, and maybe someone could see this and diagnose some of the things I'm doing wrong as far as the training portion. But I do a lot of studying in what types of training, how to use my power meter to help me train better, a lot of that stuff just to be better. So thanks for watching this. Hit me with the subscribe button or a like or something like that, obligatory plead for subscribers. But really, the more of you guys that follow and like these things, when I go off to do something, I can tell my wife, hey, look, I'm trying to make money for the family. So help a brother out.